That was absolutely a roller coaster of a season. Stranger Things Season 4, for now, is the best season of the show. And I am glad that I finally gave this show a try. Because, wow, there are so many different points in this season alone that take you up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Eddie is a very underrated character. I will get more into that as we dive further into this season. But I like how this whole season is two different parts. We spend half of the season in the prison alone. And I'm sorry, but if anybody caught my season 3 review, I am flabbergasted that I thought that Jim Hopper actually died. I fell for the cliffhanger that I believe was in like season 2, I believe. Or season 3, I can't remember it now. But the first part of this season is trying to escape the prison itself, and let me explain this to you. I never want to be inside of a Russian prison ever. The Soviet Union is some scary, scary people. But I like the whole fact that Jim knows what's going to happen, but is allowing the other prisoners to act dumb. Because technically, Yuri was supposed to have given them an escape plan, but ratted them out. And then this whole time, Joyce and them are trying to figure out a way to get out of this gosh darn prison, while trying to fight the monster that is inside of said prison. Now, second half of this incredibly intense season is where we learn more about one, which is the entire mastermind thus far of this entire situation. Because we take a deep dive into the science experiments of like 11 and 1 and the entire government issued top secret program that they have been ushering in thus far throughout these seasons. And the fact that Papa, as what he likes to call himself, which is the main, like, doctor, scientist-ish, was trying to sit here and act like he was doing what was best for 11 and 1. No, sir, you were not doing what was best for them. You were doing what was best for yourself. And then we get a deep dive into Vecna, like I said, who ended up being 1. Which I thought was like a really cool deep dive. And kind of brings everything in together in a nice little package. I'm also glad that 11 got her powers back and was able to help out in what I like to call a most epic, badass episode of this entire season. Episode 8 will go down as one of my favorite episodes of any TV show I have seen. Because this is where we get Eddie into play. See, in the beginning of season 4, I was not feeling Eddie whatsoever. Honestly, he kind of reminds me of a coworker I work with, Mr. Chaos Bringer. Yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? I don't really care about this Eddie guy. He's just kind of annoying. He's just But this man goes on to do the best redemption sacrificial story arc I have seen. And anytime you are sitting on top of a trailer park home filled with one's arms and you are shredding an electric guitar while having bats flying around and having Metallica playing, sir, you have redeemed yourself, and I ended up growing to appreciate you. Thank you for your sacrifice for Hawkins. And speaking of Hawkins, maybe, Hawkins, you shouldn't be so quick to judge people, because that man sacrificed himself for the better good of you. And then let's talk about the football players. The racist redneck football players. You know what's funny about all of you? The fact that you are still here is quite frustrating. But towards the end of this episode, I was getting kind of emotional. Because they teased so many times that Max was going to die. 11 could have died. They kept flip-flopping it between Max and 11. And then we circle right back around to the prison where I thought they were going to rip my heart out again by destroying Jim. I couldn't take it the first time. You should not make me take it the second time. And the last 20 or 30 minutes of that episode where everybody's reuniting was so heartwarming. To see Jim and 11 back again. To see Joyce back with her kids. To see Jim and Joyce go into this entire little rescue mission. Joyce, she's a real woman. Just putting that out one there. Rhino, I'm so excited I can't speak. That is true love. Now, I don't know what's going to happen in Season 5. I don't know if Max is waking up. But I'm strapped in and I am ready to go for Season 5. Now, what I need you guys to do is this. If you are ready for Season 5 and you want me to actually review Season 5, I need you to seriously like this review and subscribe to this channel. Because I'm not feeling that you guys are wanting me to do more Stranger Things. So I need you to make me feel like you want me to deep dive into probably the epicness of the final season of Stranger Things. So yes, make sure to like and subscribe and comment your thoughts down below, and I will link my Stranger Things Season 1 review over here. Guys, I can't wait for next week, and I will see you guys on Stranger Things 5. Yeet!